Hello, it's me, the ukulele teacher, and today I'm going to teach you how to play Maybe I Was Boring by Wilbur Soot on both the guitar and the ukulele. So grab your uke or guitar and let's dive right in. First things first, whichever instrument you're playing, make sure it's in tune. Second thing second, if you're playing on the guitar, you're going to need a capo on the 3rd fret. If you're playing on the uke though, it's nice and easy and you won't need a capo at all. What I'm going to do is break the song down for you section by section and we'll learn it all for the uke and for the guitar. Then at the end, we'll have a little play-along party and you can play along the whole thing with me. But to kick things off, let me play you through a bit of the song first to give you guys a rough idea of how it'll sound when you've learned it. Everything you need will be on the screen for you to follow along with this lesson, but if you'd like a PDF song sheet to help you put the whole thing together and play it at home on your own, sign up today to patreon.com/uketeacher. You get bonus song sheets with every lesson, and if you sign up today to celebrate my 10-year YouTube anniversary, I've currently got a 50% sale, which means if you sign up for just $10 a month, you will get 13 Patreon-exclusive ukulele lessons, all of my bonus guitar content as well, plus a 1,000-page PDF songbook for every single song that I've ever done over the last 10 years.
Never had cool stories, he doesn't make your heart beat. Used to love his mystery, but now he's just exhausting. Another day spent just laying in his room, the stench of incense and some undelivered food. And she thought, what if he thinks I'm the one? I'll be forced to run away with him and his obsessions with trivial things, like the amount of flippin' love hearts I finish a text message with. Why can't he just bore me to death? Why can't he just bore me to death? Why can't he just bore me to death? Why can't he just bore me to death?
Okay, as I'm already holding it, I'm going to start off by teaching you this song on the guitar. If you'd like to learn it on the uke, then skip ahead now. Now for this song, there are basically just 4 chords that you'll need to know. The chords of G, C, D, and E minor. Now I teach you how to play most of those chords in my introduction to the guitar video, lesson 1. So if you haven't already seen that video, you might want to check it out first. It'll just give you a bit of a refresher on some of the basics. But don't worry if you haven't got time to watch that lesson again now, I'll give you a quick recap on the chords here. To play the chord of G, put your 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the bottom E string. Put your 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the A string. And then put your 3rd and 4th fingers on the 3rd frets of the B and E string. So each individual string on that chord of G will sound like this. And play it all together and the chord of G will sound like this. Now to make things easy, instead of teaching the chord of C, I'm going to teach you how to play the chord of C add 9. And for that, all you have to do is move your 1st and 2nd fingers down 1 string closer to the ground. So your 1st finger goes onto the 2nd fret of the D string, and your 2nd finger goes onto the 3rd fret of the A string. And we just won't play that bottom E string in this chord. And the chord of C add 9 will sound like this. So to move from G to C add 9 is the work of a moment. We've already got our 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the B string. All we have to do to get to the chord of D is move our 1st finger over to the 2nd fret of the G string, and our 2nd finger over to the 2nd fret of the top E string. And with the chord of D, we don't play the bottom 2 strings at all, so the chord of D will sound like this. And to play the chord of E minor, we just put our 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, and our 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the D string. And we play all 6 strings, and the chord of E minor should sound like this. Now, I don't know if it's just laziness on my part, but in this song, when I go from the chord of G to the the chord of C or C add 9, I leave these two strings here. And in fact, when I go to the chord of E minor, you can still do the exact same thing. So for all of those chords, G, C, and E minor, you can leave these two fingers on these two strings all the way through pretty much. So your intro is the chord of G, down, down, up, C add 9, down, down, up, and then we go to that chord of E minor, but what we're doing is every up, we take off these two fingers. So it's down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. And if we play that like this, and then the second time round we play it like this. And what I'm doing there is I'm just blocking the strings with my fingers. So I'm just resting them on top of the strings, but not pushing down on the fretboard. And that gives us a nice scrapey percussive noise. And I just play down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up. So altogether, the intro should sound something like this. And the chords for the verse are just G, C, E minor, played through 4 times, with the strumming pattern down, down, up, once on each chord. G, C, E minor, G, C, E minor. But on the 4th time round, you just play G, C, E minor, and then 1 downstroke on the E minor, like this. G, C, E minor. And the chords for the chorus are G to D to E minor to C 4 times. But in the chorus, we'll play the proper versions of the chords. So we've got the G chord here, then the D chord here, then E minor, but without our 2 fingers on the 3rd frets of the top 2 strings. And then we'll play the proper version of the C chord, like this. And again, just carry on playing that down, down, up strumming pattern once on each chord. 1, 2, 3. But on the 4th time round, on the G and the D, we play 2 downstrokes. Then we play a normal strumming pattern on the E minor, and then 1 downstroke on the final C, like this. G, D, E minor, C, before repeating the intro and going into verse 2. Like the amount of flipping love hearts I finish a text message with. So now we've learnt our intro, our verse, and our chorus. The only thing left to learn is the ending. And basically for that, you just repeat the chords of G, D, E minor, and C 7 times in a row. Down, down, mute, down, down, mute, down, down, mute, down, down, mute. And that's your ending. Why can't he just bore me to death? He just bore to death. Put that all together, and that's how to play Maybe I Was Boring by Wilbur Soot. What we're going to do is have a great big play along and put the whole thing together at the end of this lesson. But before we do that, I'm going to teach you how to play this song on the ukulele as well. So if that's something you're interested in, then you can grab your uke right now. If it's not, then just skip ahead to the final section for the play along. But before we do that, I just want to let you know that both the guitar and this ukulele were given to me by my good friends at Carla. And if you click on my special affiliate link in the video description below, you will save money on anything on the Carla website just because you follow me, the ukulele teacher. This uke and the guitar both have their own built-in tuners, which is a really handy feature. And they both have these built-in EQs, which means I can just plug them straight in and record them in my computer, or I can plug them into an amp and rock out. They're also really well built, and this ukulele in particular has got a really silky smooth fretboard. And as you've heard throughout this lesson, they also both sound amazing as well. So if you're looking to save money on a brand new musical instrument, check out my special link on the Carla brand website below, and you'll save money. I'll make a bit of money because it's an affiliate link, and Carla will be happy to sell you guys an amazing new ukulele or guitar. Okay, so let's go ahead now and learn how to play this song on the uke. It's nice and easy, nice and straightforward, and it'll take us just a couple of minutes before we do our big play-along party at the end. Okay, so much like with the guitar version, the ukulele version, of course, still also only has 4 chords as well. These are the chords of B flat, E flat, G minor, and F. If you already know how to play those 4 chords, then skip ahead now. To play the chord of B flat, bar the 1st and 2nd strings on the 1st fret with your 1st finger. Then add your 2nd finger to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and your 3rd finger to the 3rd fret of the 4th string. And the chord of B flat should sound like this. To play the chord of E flat, just keep your 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 1st string, and put your 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the 3rd string, and your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and the chord of E flat should sound like this. And to play the chord of G minor, keep that E flat shape, but just slide your 2nd finger down to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and the chord of G minor should sound like this. And to play the chord of F, put your 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string, and your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and the chord of F should sound like this. Okay, so the chords for the intro are B flat, down, down, up, E flat, down, down, up, and then on the G minor, I play all down strokes, down, 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 down. But on every other note, I lift up my 2nd finger, leaving an open 3rd string, like this. Down, 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 down. So it should sound something like this. And then on the 2nd time round, I play 1 downstroke normally on the G minor, but then I rest my little finger over those 4 strings without pressing down on the fretboard, and I get a little scrapey noise, and I play down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. And that's how to play your intro. Now for the verse, we play the chords of B flat, E flat, and then G minor twice, like this. And we play that line through 4 times. And then after we've repeated the intro, we go into the chorus. And the chords for the chorus are just B flat, F, G minor, E flat. Played through 4 times. But on the 4th time round, instead of playing that normal strumming pattern, we play 2 downstrokes on the B flat, 2 on the F, the normal strumming pattern on the G minor, and then 1 downstroke on the E flat. That's for the line that goes like the amount of flipping love hearts I finish a text message with, and then we repeat the intro again. So now we've got our intro, our verse, and our chorus. The only thing we need to learn left now on the ukulele is the ending section. Why can't he just bore me to death? Can't he just bore me to death? For the ending, all you have to do is play the chords B flat, F, G minor, E flat 7 times. And all I'm doing on each chord is playing down, down, straight. And you just play that through 7 times and you've got your ending. Put that all together and that's how to play Maybe I Was Boring by Wilbur Soot on the ukulele. Okay guys, we've learned this song on the guitar, we've learned it on the ukulele. Don't forget, if you'd like a PDF song sheet for either of those things, sign up today to patreon.com/uketeacher. But right now, I think we're ready to have our little play-along party. I'll play the ukulele, and I'll play it through on the guitar, and maybe you guys can help me sing. Don't forget, if you've enjoyed this lesson, be sure to subscribe now and turn on the notifications so you never miss a video. Also, be sure to let me know right now what song you guys would like to learn next, whether it's on the guitar or the ukulele, by letting me know in the comments below. But now, if we're ready, let's have our play-along party. 3, 4, 3, 4.
He never had cool stories, he doesn't make your heart beat. Used to love his mystery, but now he's just exhausting. Another day spent just laying in his room. stench of incense and some undelivered food. And she thought, what if he thinks I'm the one, and I'll be forced to rot away with him and his obsessions with trivial things, like the amount of flippin' love hearts I finish a text message with. And when you hold his hands, it doesn't feel like flying. And when you take his breath away, you might as well be dying. You're dying to breathe, you're trapped in his cage, and it's shrinking. And she thought, what if he just never leaves? Or if he doesn't get the message, and he doesn't hear my pleas? So she just started screaming, why can't he just bore me to death? 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 Why can't he just bore me to death?
I've been the ukulele teacher, and I've also been the guitar teacher, and until next time, I love you all, and I wish you the best.